Welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello, everybody. I'm Shane.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nina.
And today we are looking at a lesson called How the Camel Got His Hump.
Huh, interesting.
A hump on his back.
Yeah.
So I've always been curious, like, what that would be like to ride a camel.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't you go to Dubai? You must have ridden a camel.
Yeah, so I had a very long layover in Dubai and I wanted to do a desert tour. So in the desert tour, we got to ride on a quad bike or an ATV bike.
Right.
And there was an option of sand sledding, which sounded really cool.
That sounds fun.
Yes, and the last one was camel riding. Yeah, so I almost signed up for it, but my friends told me it would be too hot at that time.
What time of the year were you there?
August.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they said it would be like 40-something, 50 degrees.
It would probably be like 50 degrees in August. Oh, forget that.
So, unfortunately, it didn't happen that time, but, you know, maybe next time I can try it out.
That's cool. Have you ridden any other animals?
I've ridden a horse.
I've ridden a horse. I've ridden a camel. Not a camel.
Not a camel.
I haven't ridden a camel. Elephant.
An elephant. I also ridden an elephant. But that was actually when I was younger in Thailand. And I didn't really know that the elephants were actually quite mistreated. So I think I was only 12 years old and I went with my family.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, oftentimes the animals that they have for people's entertainment aren't treated very well. So if you are going to ride a camel, make sure that that camel has a good environment.
Yeah, make sure you do your research.
Okay, let's take a look at our story.
All right.
Our story begins long ago, back when animals were still finding their roles working for the man. Out in the howling desert lived the camel, who did not work and simply ate and relaxed all day long. On the rare occasion that another animal did come to talk to him, all the camel would say back was, "Humph," and nothing else. One day the horse came out to see the camel. He invited the camel to become helpful to the man and learn to trot. But all the camel said was, "Humph." Later, the dog visited the camel and invited him to help the man by learning to fetch. "Humph," said the camel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to part 1 of How the Camel Got His Hump.
Okay, so this is a story about the origin of the camel hump. Okay, so let's begin. Our story begins long ago, back when animals were still finding their roles working for the man. That sounds funny. Yeah, when you say like the man, it kind of like has this idea of like you're working for like a government or like it has this idea of
someone in control.
Someone who's like really in control.
Yeah.
But it's just like
humans.
And
right?
But it's abstract. Like the government, like the man. But here, I guess they just mean man.
Yeah.
The man. Okay.
Humans, right?
Got it. Humans. Okay, so out in the howling desert. Okay, that's the name of the desert. The howling desert. So I'm guessing it makes like woo, woo, probably because of the wind. The desert.
Okay,
I'm guessing. Okay, so out in the howling desert lived the camel, who did not work and simply ate and relaxed all day long.
That sounds like a good life.
Hey, you know, that's what I wish I could do is just sit around
and
eat and relax.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we got this camel who's got a pretty chill life.
Yes, it does. All right. On the rare occasion that another animal did come to talk to him, all the camel would say back was, "Humph," and nothing else.
Okay, so he's not a very talkative camel. But as far as I know, camels can't talk. Yeah. So
but in the story, maybe.
It's a story.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so we got talking animals, but the camel just says hump. I don't know if that's because he can't talk or if he just
doesn't want to.
Doesn't feel like it.
He's living a good life. I wouldn't be talking to anyone.
Okay.
Okay, so on the rare occasion, occasion is a particular time or instance of an event or a special or significant event.
Okay.
Yes. So, for example, it was a special occasion, so we all went out for a nice meal.
Okay, so what are some things that would be considered occasions, like a birthday,
Yeah.
wedding, graduation?
Yeah.
But I guess anything could really be an occasion, right?
Yeah.
Like it just has to be something that you're kind of celebrating, right?
Yeah, celebrating or just something that doesn't happen very often.
Okay. Continuing the story, one day the horse came out to see the camel. He invited the camel to become helpful to the man and learn to trot.
To trot.
To trot. That's what horses do.
Yes.
They trot. But all the camel said was humph. Humph.
So maybe it didn't want to work for the man, or it just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, so I guess in other words, to become helpful to the man just basically means that you have to work for the man.
That doesn't sound very exciting, does it?
Yeah, I don't want to be put to work.
Okay, so later, the dog visited the camel and invited him to help the man by learning to fetch. Humph, said the camel. I don't think the camel's very interested in learning to trot or to fetch.
I don't think that he just wants to just chill.
Yeah, he has a good life.
He wants to relax and eat.
Yeah.
Like why get so busy, and fetching, like fetching a ball or something?
Yeah.
So fetch just means to go where somebody or something is and bring them or it back. So if you're teaching a dog to fetch or trying to teach a camel to fetch, that means that it's going to go to where, for example, the ball is, get it, and then bring it back.
Yes.
Actually, my cat
Fetches?
can play fetch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we have like a little soft ball. If you throw it, our cat will run after it or climb up if we throw it on top of something and then bring it back and drop it at your feet.
That's amazing.
It's really cute.
Okay.
So our example sentence here is, the dog loved to fetch sticks for its owner.
Okay.
So my cat fetches little balls. But dogs are famous for fetching, right? And they like to fetch sticks or sometimes frisbees.
Yeah, and
balls.
sometimes even people, you can ask them, hey, could you help me fetch that thing over there?
Right, and more often that's used in British English as opposed to American English.
Okay.
But you can fetch somebody as well.
Okay.
Okay, why don't we take a little break and find out what happens with this humph in camel.
All right.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次要读的故事是 How the Camel Got His Hump， 骆驼驼峰怎么来的？那这个故事开始于很久以前，当时动物在寻找它们为人类工作的定位。那么在咆哮沙漠这个地方住着骆驼，它不工作，整天就是吃东西和放松休息。那么在极少数场合会有别的动物来找它说话，那么骆驼只会回哼，就是哼。就没说别的了。有一天，马来看骆驼，然后请他学习小跑来帮助人类。骆驼就只回了这个 humph。然后后来狗来拜访他，请他学习捡东西帮助人类，他也回了 humph。好，那我们来看看单字 occasion， 它是表达某事发生的这个时刻场合，也可以指重大活动。那么 fetch 当动词，它表示取物，拿东西来，可以当及物或不及物用。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。这边我们来学习 all that 主词加动词 is。加上名词或不定词 to v， 那这样的句型是表达只有什么什么，唯一做的是什么什么。主词 all 它表示所有一切，那么后面的 that 主词加动词是用来修饰 all 的形容词子句，那么关系代名词 that 是可以省略的。注意一下 all 它要视为单数，所以呢动词是用单数型 is， 然后 is 后面我们就可以接名词或不定词 to be 来当补语了。举例来说 all she wanted was their attention， 她只想要他们的关注。All you need is to believe in yourself， 你唯一需要的是相信自己。好，那补充说明一下，形容词子句当中带有动词 do 的话，主词补语这个不定词 to be 是可以省略 to， 那就会形成主词补语是原形动词的形式，也就是这个句型会变作 all that 主词动词 is 加上原形动词。像前一个例句就可以改成 all you need to do is believe in yourself。接回到课文中。
Finally, the ox came to visit the camel. The ox invited him to be of use to the man by learning how to plow a field. Unsurprisingly, all the camel said back was humph. Feeling disappointed with the camel, the horse, dog, and ox met with the man. The man apologized, but explained that since the camel refused to work, the horse, dog, and ox would have to work twice as hard to make up for the work that the camel wasn't doing.
Welcome back. So before the break, we have a camel.
Yes.
This is the camel, right?
Yeah.
And the camel, he just likes to eat and relax.
He's living his best life.
Yes, and he's not very talkative. The only thing he likes to say is humph. So we've had a horse come to him and wanted to teach him how to trot, but he was just like, humph. And then the dog's like, hey, let's play fetch. I'll teach you how to fetch things. And he's like, humph. So far, he's not having any of this. He doesn't want to learn how to work for the man.
Yeah.
Learn these kind of skills. I don't know, but let's find out.
What happens next?
Yeah.
All right. So finally, the ox came to visit the camel. The ox invited him to be of use to the man by learning how to plow a field.
Okay, so plow a field. So to plow, yeah, like that, or like that. Like basically, it's preparing the dirt or the land.
Yeah.
To be able to grow things in it, right?
Okay.
And I guess like an ox will pull something
Yes.
and kind of dig up the ground so you can plant things in it.
Yes.
So I have the feeling
He's not going to
the
be
camel's not
interested.
going to be interested. This sounds like the hardest job so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, all the camel said back was humph. Okay, so I guess he's not really interested.
Okay. Feeling disappointed with the camel, the horse, dog, and ox met with the man.
So all of these animals are disappointed with the camel because all he had to say was humph.
Yeah, and they all work for the man, right? They all help the man. But actually, they're just working for the man and they're a little bit disappointed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to be disappointed, that's an adjective.
Yes.
It means upset because something you hoped for has not happened or been as good or successful as you expected.
Yeah, like, I'm disappointed in you, Shane.
Why? What were you expecting of me?
To be on time.
To be on time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm kidding. You're on time today.
I was on time today. I was early today.
All right.
So for example, you could say, I am disappointed with my grades as I should have done better.
Okay.
Okay.
So continuing, the man apologized, but explained that since the camel refused to work, the horse, dog, and ox would have to work twice as hard to make up for the work that the camel wasn't doing. Oh no.
Okay. So he's not really pulling his weight. When we say someone's pulling their weight or some animal, something is pulling its weight, it just means it's not doing the amount of work that it should do, especially when other people are involved and have to do a job. So all the other animals are doing their job, they're pulling their weight, and because of that, he's not pulling his weight, so they have to work even harder.
No wonder they're disappointed.
Twice as hard.
I would be very upset.
I would be mad at him if he just
So the man apologized. And when you apologize, it means to express regret or say sorry for an action or statement.
Right,
so basically it means say sorry, right?
Right, pretty much, right. And the action here that he's apologizing for is this lazy camel.
Yeah, and that they would have to work twice as hard.
Right.
So for example, you should always apologize if you have hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah.
Definitely. You've hurt my feelings and you didn't apologize.
When did I hurt your feelings?
When you were disappointed in me.
Like, I'm disappointed in you, Shane. Oh, so I should say sorry for telling you that you
were disappointed in me.
Interesting. Okay, sure. I'm sorry, Shane.
Okay.
I didn't mean to disappoint you by telling you you disappointed me.
Yes, that's what happened. You disappointed me by telling me that you were disappointed in me, and I accept your apology. Okay, and that is all the time we have, but we do have part 2. And we are going to find out what's going to happen with this camel. Is he going to just continue to live his good life, or is he going to start getting to work?
Probably going to start getting to work.
That's my guess, too.
Yeah, let's find out more.
Okay, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
那最后，牛来拜访骆驼，请他学习如何耕田，来对人类有所帮助。那么毫不意外的，骆驼也只是回了哼。那么现在马、狗、牛都对骆驼感到很失望，于是就来找这个人类。人类道歉，但是解释说，那既然骆驼拒绝工作，那他们就必须加倍努力工作来弥补骆驼没有做的工作。Shane 老师说，骆驼没有尽自己的本分。那我们补充说明一下。Pull one's weight 或是 pull one's own weight， 这表示尽本分，做好自己的分内事。那这边的 own 是可以省略的。再看到课文单字 disappointed 表示感到失望的、沮丧的。Apologize 则是动词，表示道歉。那这边3个重点，我们进入文法时间。我们来看第一个重点是 WH 疑问词加不定词 to V 形成名词片语的用法。WH 疑问词像 what、when、where、who、which、how 等等之后可以接不定词 to V 形成名词片语，这时候意思就跟名词子句 WH 疑问词加主词加助动词加动词的结构意思相同，可以当主词、受词或补语用。举例来说 I don't know how to answer the question， 相当于 I don't know how I should answer the question， 我不知道该如何回答这个问题。那其中的 how to answer the question 是名词片语， how I should answer the question 是名词子句，它们在句中都是用来当 know 的受词。第二个介绍的是 since 的不同意思与用法。那首先它可以表达因为、既然，是当连接词用，引导表示原因的副词子句。例如 They decided to go on a picnic since it was a nice day。由于天气很好，他们决定去野餐。那下一个意思则是用 since 表达自从，它可以当介系词或连接词，后面接表示过去某个时间点的名词或子句。通常它的主要子句会用现在完成式或过去完成式表示。例如 We've been here since 7 a.m. 我们从早上7点就一直在这里了。那么第三个介绍的是表示倍数的句型。那么我们要表达多少倍的时候，英文会用数字加上 times， 像 3 times 3倍 4 times 4倍等等。那2倍我们会用 2 times 或者是 twice。那这边要介绍一个表示倍数的句型是倍数加上 as 形容词 as， 或者是倍数加上 as 副词 as。好，举例来说 The dog is twice as heavy as our cat。那只狗是我们家猫咪的2倍重。好，那以上这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Our story begins long ago, back when animals were still finding their roles working for the man. Out in the howling desert lived the camel, who did not work and simply ate and relaxed all day long. On the rare occasion that another animal did come to talk to him, all the camel would say back was, "Humph," and nothing else. One day the horse came out to see the camel. He invited the camel to become helpful to the man and learn to trot. But all the camel said was, "Humph." Later, the dog visited the camel and invited him to help the man by learning to fetch. "Humph," said the camel. Finally, the ox came to visit the camel. The ox invited him to be of use to the man by learning how to plow a field. Unsurprisingly, all the camel said back was "Humph." Feeling disappointed with the camel, the horse, dog, and ox met with the man. The man apologized, but explained that since the camel refused to work, the horse, dog, and ox would have to work twice as hard to make up for the work that the camel wasn't doing.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to take you to the Bamboo Art Museum in Nantou. Now, an art museum is a place where you can see lots of beautiful paintings, sculptures, different types of works of art. Now, there are also museums like handicrafts museums as well, where you can see a lot of artworks made by hand. Now, one of the most famous art museums in the world is called the Louvre, and that is in Paris, France. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it before. But as for now, let's check out the Bamboo Art Museum. The Nantou Bamboo Art Museum is a great place to learn about bamboo culture and art in Taiwan. Nantou County is well known for its bamboo production. In order to promote the bamboo industry, Nantou County government established the Nantou Bamboo Art Museum. It is the first local cultural museum in Taiwan. The Bamboo Art Museum wants to show bamboo artworks that are both modern and traditional. Visitors can see useful household items like chairs and baskets. They can also see artistic pieces like works of bamboo weaving, bamboo carving, and mixed media. The museum has some bamboo-made games for visitors to play. To learn more about Taiwan's bamboo culture, be sure to visit the Nantou Bamboo Art Museum. Well, if you're an art lover, I'm sure you enjoyed our lesson today. There's a lot of things to learn about bamboo art and culture at this place. So don't forget to pay a visit, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!